Good morning, students. Here, Mrs. Neelam Jain from SKM Public School. Here, online classes during lockdown. Today, I am going to teach you about here chapter number 5, that is yoga. Today, my topic is the elements of yoga, or we can say the 8 limbs of yoga. Students, about elements of yoga, we can say कि Patanjali described 8 elements of yoga in Yoga Sutras. So these 8 elements were described by Patanjali in Yoga Sutra. These are called 8-fold paths or 8 steps through which ultimate goal of yoga can be achieved. That is union of our soul with the Supreme Soul. These elements of yoga are yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So the core of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra is an 8-limbed path that forms the structural framework for yoga practice. Upon practicing all 8 limbs of the path, it becomes self-evident that no one element is elevated over another in a hierarchical order. Each is part of a holistic focus, which eventually brings completeness to the individual as they find their connectivity to the divine. Because we are all uniquely individual, a person can emphasize one branch and then move on to another as they round out their understanding. So we can say that the practice of each element is important for attaining the goal of yoga. After getting proficiency in one element, we should proceed to the next element. The elaboration of these elements will be described one by one. So limbs of yoga are yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. Then first is yama. Yama are the moral code for the human beings to adopt in their life and are very much the part of yoga. So yama is the first element of Ashtanga yoga. Through the practice of yama, one can abstain from doing things that keep one's mind involved in the inevitable struggle for survival. One can remain away from violence. Yama consists of 5 moral codes of conduct. According to Maharishi Patanjali, there are 5 yama. Those are ahimsa or non-violence, satya or you can say truthfulness, asatya or means non-stealing, brahmacharya and aparigraha. So for here five types of yama are ahimsa, means non-violence. It means one must keep away from causing harm to any organism or human being. Anxiety, jealousy, hate, anger, and such types of negative emotions are included in violence. So we must remain away from these emotions. We must not injure anyone. We must not speak ill of others. We must not display any negative emotion. There must be love, affection, and regard for human beings as well as for other creatures also. Then Satya or truthfulness. Satya is an important yama. According to Satya, we must be truthful in thought, word, and deed. We must not tell a lie. We must abstain from falseness of any kind. We must not speak to others in a deceitful manner. We must speak the truth at any cost. I am talking about 5 types of yama. And third is asatya. Asatya means non-stealing. The propensity to use others' objects, money, or thoughts for our own benefits is stealing. We must abstain from it. Even thinking about stealing something is wrong. So we should neither steal anything nor motivate others to steal. We should feel satisfied with what we possess. Then brahmacharya, not to take a diet that stimulates here sexual desire, not to read here pornographic or sex related literature, and not to indulge in sexual relations is called brahmacharya. We must keep the above points in one mind so that we can follow the path of brahmacharya. Then fifth is aparigraha. Parigraha means to collect money and prosperity for self-interest, and on the contrary, aparigraha means to lead a life with minimum requirements. It is an attitude of mind that does not consider anything to be your own. We should not desire for physical pleasures. We must follow aparigraha. Then comes second, niyama. Niyama is the 6th internal practice that create a positive environment around us, give us inner strength, and help us move towards the path of yoga. So niyama are related to individual's body and senses. Niyamas are also ethical practices as yamas. There are 5 niyamas such as Saucha, Santosh, Tapa, Swadhyaya, and Ishvara, and Pranidhana. Their explanation of first, that Saucha. Saucha means purity. We must be clean physically as well as mentally. We must keep our body clean externally as well as internally also. A special emphasis is given to purity of internal organs in yoga. For the purity of internal organs, there are 6 Shuddhi Kriyas or Shatkarmas in yoga, such as Neti Kriya, Kapalbharti Kriya, Dhauti Kriya, etc. Then second type of niyama is Santosh. Santosh means contentment. We must develop a feeling of satisfaction in all situations of life. We must feel satisfied with what God has given us. We should not obsess after desires. Then third, tapa, to endure the difficulties, obstacles, and complex situations easily in the way of attaining the objective and to go ahead continuously towards the goal is called tapa. Tap, we call that in Hindi tap. We should accept the conflicts like pleasure and pain, loss and gain in the same spirit. Then fourth type of niyama is Swadhyaya. To study the great Vedas, Granthas, Upanishads and Yog Darshan and Gita with devotion is called Swadhyaya. It is the first type of study. Second type of study is the study of self. To know about who am I? What should I do? What am I doing? What is the aim of my life? The above two types of studies are related to Swadhyaya. Then fifth type of Niyama is Ishvara Pranidhana. It is an important stage of Niyama. To dedicate all the deeds to God is called Ishvara Pranidhana. In such a stage, a true devotee thinks that whatever facilities and prosperity such as body, mind, youth, intelligence, position, power, respect, etc., he or she has achieved in life are only due to God's grace. He or she surrenders to God and removes vanity, pride, ego, and other impurities from his or her mind. This is about Niyama. This is related to individual's body and senses. Okay, students. Then third is asana. After yama and niyama, asanas come on the third level. Asana means position or posture of body. It also means to sit in easy posture. Due to its popularity, most of the people think that yoga is nothing but asana. They are not aware that asana is a step towards yoga. In fact, asanas are performed to keep the body flexible, agile, and young. Asanas also improve body fitness by reducing inappropriate accumulation of fat in the body. There are various types of asanas such as corrective asanas, relaxative asanas, and meditative asanas. These type of asanas have different type of effects on various organs of body. These asanas activate the functions of various organs. Asanas can be performed from young age to old age without any problem. Okay. So asana is the physical posture that are done rightly here, rightly to make us become consciousness with the body and sustain healthy body and mind. Then comes pranayama. Pranayama is a life force, or we know as prana, which we can get through 5 forms of breathing techniques: prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. Students, we can say that pranayama is the control of the process of breathing. It means the appropriate control over inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation, when we breathe in oxygen, and exhale means when we breathe out carbon dioxide while respirating. Basically, there are 3 constituents of pranayama, and those are puraka, inhalation; kumbhaka, retaining the breath, when we retain breath for some time; and richaka, exhalation. There are various types of pranayama such as ujjayi, surya bedi, sheetkari, sheetali, and bastrika, brahmari, murcha, and plavini. Pranayama helps in regulating the metabolic activities and enhances the functions of heart and lungs. It also provides longevity to life also. So today you have learned about here 4 elements of yoga. The next 4 elements of yoga, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana and samadhi, you will learn in next video. Students, whatever is being taught to you, please prepare notes, okay, and try to learn also, and try to do yoga also. Nowadays you are having enough time, so spare some time for yoga. This is very benefit for you, okay, beneficial for you also, okay. So till then, stay alert, stay healthy, take care. God bless all of us. Thank you.